Hi Barbie, welcome back to my YouTube channel. First things first, I need you to ignore the colours of my hands and arms because I'm going to a Disney premiere tonight. Ooh. And so I'm fake tanning, but I couldn't wait physically any longer to film this video. And you know what? Ken is very fake tanned anyway, so it feels kind of fitting. You're just gonna have to go with it. Please don't bully me, it won't be this colour when I wash it off. I, like everybody else, have been fully swept up in Barbie mania this week. It literally occupies about 90% of my brain at the moment.
Hi Barbie! Hi Barbie! Hi Barbie! Hi Barbie! Hi Barbie!
And such a huge part of this movie is obviously in the fashion. I love that it's encouraging us all to like unapologetically let the fashion have its moment. I think it's so in keeping with Barbie the dolls, but also the film and everything that it's all about. I love it. I was originally going to do this video about every costume that Margot Robbie wears in the Barbie movie, but then I realised that there are so many of them for starters, but also I actually don't have like access to high quality images of them all. I've only seen it once so far. I'm going again tomorrow, but I feel like I don't have access to what I need to do that, so I'm going to put that video idea on the back burner for the moment. But if you would like to see it, let me know. Maybe I will revisit that idea in the future. But instead, I think we can all agree that Margot Robbie slayed so hard during the press tour of Barbie. Obviously, it all started off with that super iconic Vogue shoot, which just made my excitement levels for the film go from like already quite high to like through the roof, because I was like, oh, we're really going for it, okay. And ever since then, every outfit she's worn, I've just been obsessed with and like looking into, and they've all got such cool like stories behind them and stuff. But anyway, today we are going to be tier ranking every outfit Margot Robbie wore on the press tour for Barbie. Now, it goes without saying, this is just my opinion. It's all in good fun and I'm not trying to offend anybody. If you have a different opinion, please leave it in the comments. I'm all ears. Fashion is subjective, that's why it's so cool. So with that being said, let's get to the tier list. Also, if this is the first time you're seeing my face, hello, my name is Amy. I would absolutely love it if you would subscribe and stick around. I make videos about theatre, film, TV, pop culture, and I would absolutely love to have you along for the ride. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, just to let me know, because I've never really done anything like this before. However, I am actually a fashion influencer over on Instagram, so I feel like that really qualifies me to give my opinions on this. I'm joking. Like, technically that is true, but also nothing qualifies me for this. Anyway, let me introduce you to the tiers today. I feel like maybe that's what Greta Gerwig said when she was writing the last scene of Barbie. Let's start from the top. Tier 1, a feminist masterpiece. That's what the reviewer from, I think it was Glamour magazine, called the film, and it has just been stuck in my head ever since, so you're welcome. This tier is reserved for a look so good, the patriarchy has been dismantled. For our second tier, we have Barbie Dreamhouse. This is a big slay. Not quite gonna dismantle the patriarchy all on its own, but a very, very solid slay. Tier 3, I am calling stereotypical Barbie. It's exactly what you would expect. It's, well, I was gonna say it's not good, not bad. It probably is good because that's what you expect of Barbie, but like, it is just, it's the average. It's what you would expect. Tier 4 is get back in the box. I see what you were trying to do. It just hasn't hit quite right. Get back in the box, get changed, come back. And tier 5 is thoughts of death Barbie. This Barbie, she's not thriving. Before we get started, I do just want to say a quick thank you to Margot Robbie just for everything you've done for us. She's just so stunning. How does she look like that? For someone who looks like that, never quite hits the nail on the head on the red carpet, even though she's in her Chanel contract and stuff. Like, the clothes, they just give nothing, but everything has changed now, and I think that is down to her new stylist. Andrew McCarmel is a freelance celebrity stylist. He's fairly new to the game, although he has previously styled Zoe Kravitz, Billie Eilish, Lily Rose Depp, so he's definitely making a name for himself, and obviously after this, I mean, he's set. Let's get into the look, shall we? We're going to go mostly in chronological order, so let's throw it back to April when we saw Margot Robbie doing Barbie press for the first time. This was the first kind of hint that she would be dressing as Barbie for a lot of this press tour. I've seen a lot of people call it method dressing, which isn't a phrase I've ever seen before, but I love it. So for CinemaCon in Las Vegas, Margot Robbie arrived in this absolutely incredible Prada three-piece set. So there was the skirt, the like bralette style top, and the jacket as well. obsessed. She's also wearing these Louboutin mules and also this tiny little Chanel anklet, which I think was a really nice touch. Barbie is obviously well known for all of her accessories. She had these sunglasses too and a Prada handbag. She wasn't wearing any jewellery on her top half though, apart from a few rings, which I suppose is Barbie-esque too. Like, it's not very often that a Barbie comes with like jewellery. Also, something else that I learned recently is that this pink gingham is actually from an old Prada menswear line. I think for the first look to promote a film where one of the strongest themes is about gender and what that means or what that doesn't mean, I just think that's a really cool little touch. I don't know if it was deliberate or not. Probably was though, I guess. I watched a really interesting YouTube video actually, which I learned loads of little fun facts like that, so I'll put the link to that in the description. It's going to be way more in detail and far more informative than my video. But for me, this outfit goes in Barbie Dreamhouse. I think it was such a strong start. I'm an absolute sucker for gingham. This is like my favourite shade of pink. And also, you know what? I think if it was just the skirt and the crop top, then I would have probably put it in stereotypical Barbie. But for me, having the addition of the coat as well, I just think it elevates the look. I think it makes it a lot more like camp and fun. And yeah, for me, that lifts it up into Barbie Dreamhouse. Next up, this was the beginning of the official Barbie press tour. We had to wait like 2 months between looks here, but this is from the 24th of June from the LA press junket. Margot wore this super sweet Barbie pink Bottega Veneta two-piece. I love it. I love the pleats in the skirt. I love the the structure of the top. I just think it works really well. She's got the matching bag. She's got the Manolo Blahnik heels on. It just all looks very well put together. But my favourite part of this whole setup is the fact that they accessorized it with a car. Like when you buy a Barbie and the accessory is the car, that's what they did here, and I absolutely love that. It just felt like the perfect way to kick off the press tour. I have actually seen her in 2 different pairs of sunglasses in this outfit though. I don't know if the sunglasses were meant to be like part of the outfit, but in the first photos when she's outside with the car, she's wearing white sunglasses, but then later on she's wearing these pink sunglasses that are a bit more like of a cat eye kind of shape. Personally, I think I prefer the white ones. This outfit for me, I think is gonna go in stereotypical Barbie. I do really love the outfit, as I would expect to for stereotypical Barbie, but I just think it's not very interesting in comparison to a lot of the others. There is no, from what I can tell, like specific Barbie that is being referenced through this outfit, and I think a lot of what I love about the outfit actually comes from how it looks with the car, and I feel like I can't give the outfit full credit when you need a literal car to make it. So yeah, for me this is going in stereotypical Barbie, which is not an insult at all. I think with things like this you don't want to start too strong because then you can only go downwards. Like, I think she started at a really good level. Then we have this look from the next day on the 25th of June at the Los Angeles photo call. Here she is wearing a Valentino dress and another pair of Manolo heels, just some white ones this time. And this is when we kind of found out that she would be referencing Barbies. So this outfit is a direct reference to the Pink and Fabulous Barbie. This Barbie only came out in 2015, so it's kind of a later addition to the lineup, but I think it's a really fun one to kick off with. I remember at the time when this photo was first released being kind of relieved that you could tell that while she had taken inspiration from the Barbie, she wasn't going down like a costumey route. They hadn't had just life-size versions of the Barbie costumes made up. Like, it was a little bit more curated than that. As you can see on the original Barbie, there's 2 different sizes of spots, and also it has that round neckline, whereas Margot Robbie is wearing a halter top with a cutout in the middle, and all of the spots are the same size. So I'm not saying that they're an exact copy, but I do just really love how much effort obviously went into replicating this Barbie's look down to a T. Like, she's wearing the white heels. She is wearing a beaded bracelet that looks so similar to the one that came on the Barbie. She's got her hair in a slight side part. And also, I'm pretty sure that yellow bag that she's wearing is a vintage Chanel bag. But the shade of yellow just matches so well. Anyway, let's put this into a tier. What tier shall we put this in? Now, she looks incredible, but she's gonna look incredible in all of them. So I feel like I can't really factor that in. She's matched the Barbie very well, so she gets points for that. However, that being said, it's not my favourite outfit. Like, If it weren't for the fact that she was replicating a Barbie, I probably wouldn't be the biggest fan. So I'm gonna put this in stereotypical Barbie again. It's what I wanted and it's very Barbie, but there's room for improvement in my opinion. A couple of days later, Margot Robbie arrived at Sydney Airport in this incredible like airport ensemble, and it's so funny because everyone was like, oh my god, she's so like casual, fresh off an airplane. Have you ever worn an outfit like this on an airplane? No. Did she even wear this outfit on the aeroplane? Probably not. But regardless, she looks incredible. I assume this look is part of her Chanel contract. I obviously don't know the ins and outs of that, but the blazer is Chanel, the belt is obviously Chanel. I'm assuming the sunglasses in the bag are also Chanel. I haven't seen them from an angle that would tell me that for definite. The luggage set is gorgeous. It's so Barbie and it looks like something that would come with a Barbie. I am obsessed with this look, and I know that it's not like as silly as a lot of the Barbie press tour looks are, but actually I think what Margot has done really well with this method dressing approach that she's taking is bring Barbie to life and make us feel like we are watching Barbie navigating around the real world for this press tour, which is obviously super in keeping with the theme of the film. So because of that, this gets extra points from me because I really do feel like this is quintessential Barbie in real life. It's perfect. So I'm really toying between a feminist masterpiece or Barbie dream house. I love it, but I don't think it could dismantle the patriarchy all by itself, so I'm gonna put it in tier 2. This is Barbie dream house. This next look I believe was also from the Sydney press tour, and here we're steering away from the pink for the first time with this yellow Chanel tweed cord. There's like the cropped blazer and then the little mini skirt and also a Chanel like fluffy bag and also another pair of the white Manolo heels. It feels almost blasphemous to say this, but I don't like it. The colour is nice and like Margot Robbie can pull literally anything off. So you know what, there's a photo where she's like, you can just see a little bit of skirt and you can see like the fluffy bag. I love the fluffy bag. I think it's so fun, so Barbie. And you can see like the cropped blazer, and in that photo I think it looks great. But in the photos where you can see it full length, I'm just not convinced. Like I almost feel as if it doesn't fit very well, and I know nothing about fitting clothes. I'm definitely not claiming that I could have fit it better, but there's just something about the way that the blazer stands off from the stomach slightly and the skirt kind of curves in between the legs. I don't really know how else to describe it, but it just doesn't look very structured. It doesn't look as chic as I would want it to. The sunglasses are really cute. They're like oversized tortoiseshell sunglasses. Love those. I can't find a Barbie that this one seems to be referencing, but obviously a lot of people are saying that it looks like an outfit that's inspired by Clueless. I enjoy Clueless, probably not quite as much as the next person because I do just think the incest is a bit weird, but I don't think on the Barbie press tour she gets points for referencing Clueless. Am I putting this in Thoughts of Death Barbie? Maybe. I love the bag and I love the sunglasses, but everything else is a no. This is Thoughts of Death Barbie for me. She's not thriving. This striped bodycon mini dress from the Sydney press event, obsessed. I think because Margot is so beautiful, wearing something like this that is just really like classic and simple, it suits her so well. But also obviously this is referencing the original Barbie. Of course the original Barbie was in a swimsuit, and we kind of already saw reference to that in the Vogue shoot that she did. But she's got the sunglasses, she's got the hoop earrings on, she's got the red lip. I think this is great. I love this. I love the neckline of this. I think it's a little bit unexpected, but I think it makes it really fun. I think I'm going to put this in a feminist masterpiece. This is everything that I wanted. She looks stunning. Even her hairdo replicates the hairdo from the original Barbie. And of course, the original Barbie is such an important part of this story, and I think that they really did justice to that legacy through this outfit. This is a feminist masterpiece for me. Next we have this Moschino dress from the Sydney press tour. I don't think this is referencing any particular Barbie, but this whole outfit does just feel very Barbie to me. I love how the strawberries on the dress look like they've kind of been drawn on, and everything about how it's accessorized just feels very quintessential Barbie. This is stereotypical Barbie. She's stereotypical Barbie. Okay. This next look is from the Sydney Barbie fan event on the 30th of June. Margot wore this Versace look from their autumn winter 1994 collection. Obviously it's winter in Australia, so this was kind of a fun way to play around with that. I love the little metallic skirt and I love the crop jumper. That combo works really well. I even love the little socks. I think it's so sweet. However, the shoes really upset me. And I know that it's from that vintage Versace collection, but I don't control my emotions control me. I'm very upset by those shoes. I'm personally offended by them. I don't even know what it is about them. They're just ugly. Sorry if you like them. I think the colour doesn't work. Even in the original Versace ad for this collection, the model who's wearing the pink jumper and skirt is wearing white shoes, and I really feel like that would have worked better. Oh wait, are they white or are they blue? Hang on a minute. I might have been unfair about these shoes. You see, in this photo they look blue, and then in this photo they look white. Now, I'm very upset by them in the blue, but in the white I am less upset. It's so annoying because other than that, I love the outfit. But also it's not referencing Barbie, it's referencing vintage Versace. But I do love Versace. Versace's my favourite designer. I don't know what to do about this. I don't think it's stereotypical Barbie. I'm not going to put her there. I was going to put her and Get Back in the Box because of the shoes. I think I'm going to have to go with my gut and put those shoes and Get Back in the Box. But I do wish that I could just sort of cut her feet off and put the rest of her in a different tier. But the shoes really ruin it for me. That evening, Margot went to the Vogue Australia Barbie party and she wore this stunning vintage Versace sequin mini dress. This is 10 out of 10, no notes. I love this dress. I wish I could wear this dress. She looks incredible. I love a silly little dress. That you just, for me, you can't beat a silly little dress. However, I'm needing to have a word with myself. I don't think I can put this in a feminist masterpiece. I just don't, you know, from what I can tell, she's not referencing any specific Barbie here. I understand that there's not many components to this outfit. However, this is my personal favourite. But to keep things fair, I'm gonna put it in Barbie Dream House. Am I? Yeah, no I am. Yeah, no I am. Then as Margot was leaving Sydney on the 1st of July, she appeared in this airport outfit. Now this is more similar to something that I would wear to the airport, apart from the fact that my jumper's not Gucci and my shoes aren't Versace. Much as I wish they were. You know what? If there is one designer pair of shoes I would buy, it is these Versace heels. I'll put a picture here. They cost like £1,000 and I'm not about to spend that on my shoes, but if I could buy them for free, I would. I think if I ever get married, I think these will be the shoes that I get married in just for the sake of having them. They're my favourite shoes in the world and I love them. And I've even seen them in real life and I wanted them to be uglier so that I could get the idea out of my head, but they were nicer, which has really ruined my whole life. But anyway, Margot wore this outfit to Sydney Airport. I don't like it. I love the shoes, I think they're really cool. I don't like big bags, they give me the ick, and also I don't like how many different shades of pink are going on. I do like the silhouette, I like the shape of the trousers, but that's about it. It doesn't offend me as much as the yellow cord, because there are elements that I like. Like I do actually really like the jumper, and I really like the shoes, and I really like the shape of the trousers. If the trousers were a different colour, like the red from the jumper, or even like a darker pink, I would have gotten on board with it. I don't like the mixing of the cold tone pink with the warm tone pink. I'm not a fan. This is Get Back in the Box. Thank you. Then after that flight, Margot Robbie on the same day arrived at Seoul Airport in this stunning Moschino suit set. I know this one's obviously a completely different material to the other one, but I just feel like it looks like it fits her so much better. The skirt sits flush and so does the, I don't even know if you could call it a blazer, but like the top. I love the colour of it. I think it suits her so well. I love the like silly little camp heart buttons. I think it's so Barbie. Is this Barbie Dream House? I think it is. She slays. She belongs in the Barbie Dream House. And then the next day at the Seoul premiere, Margot wore what I think has become one of the most iconic looks from the press tour, and that was inspired by the Day to Night Barbie. Now, I was not aware of the Day to Night Barbie. It was not one that I had in my collection because it was from 1985, so like 9 years before I was even born. But I can really see why she went for this. So the Day to Night Barbie had that like daytime girl boss slay look, and then she turned into this like cute little tulle ball gown for night. I love it, I respect it. It reminded me of, you know, when Lady Gaga did, I think it was the Met Ball, and she kept like taking layers off. Loved that. Anyway, for this, Margot wore a custom Versace skirt suit with the little hat and everything that matches the Barbie so perfectly. She also wore a Versace Medusa bag. I'm not a big fan of these bags in general. As we know, I love the heels that are from like the same vague collection, but I'm always kind of disappointed by these bags. I wish there was a bag that would go with the heels better, but anyway, I've gone off on a tangent. This is a tangent I go off on quite regularly. Again, she's wearing some Manolo heels which match the doll perfectly. I think Margot looks incredible in this outfit. My issue with it is that I think I would look awful in this outfit, and therefore I feel like it's swaying my judgment a bit, because she looks stunning and gorgeous, but also when I'm just looking at the clothes I'm like, yikes, no thank you. But it does match the Barbie very well, and again, even her hair matches the Barbie, you know, she has to get some points for that, I think. Where are we putting this? I'm putting this in stereotypical Barbie because it matches the doll very well, so like it fundamentally is Barbie, it should sit there, but also like that's about as strongly as I feel towards it. But then outfit 2, now this is going to be controversial, but this actually upset me more because I don't feel like it was a very accurate portrayal of what the actual Barbie looked like, for one reason, and that is that the bodice was the complete wrong colour and it looks weird with the skirt. The bodice feels like it kind of washes her out on top, like just in contrast with the skirt. If the skirt was the same colour as the bodice, I would love it, and if the bodice was the same colour as the skirt, or even the same colour as the original Day to Night Barbie, I would love it. But I just feel like something went a little bit wrong there. I'm not a big fan, and I just think that she should get back in the box and put a different bodice on. Even though I do actually really love the bodice and the skirt, I just wish the colour, it didn't work for me, I'm afraid. This one slays. This is from the Seoul press conference on the 3rd of July. For this, Margot wore a skirt suit from the Moschino collection from Spring Summer 2015, and that collection was Barbie themed, so this was ready to go. This is referencing the sparkling pink Barbie from 1964, and this colour is different from the doll, but I prefer this colour. I think it feels like more silly, more camp, more Barbie. They also added this like super garish quilted pink handbag that I don't think did come with the doll, but I absolutely love the addition of it. It's so silly, I love it. Again, I do actually love that this dress isn't a direct replica. They chose elements of the dress that they thought worked well and changed things like the colour. They changed the shape of the jacket, like they made some amendments to bring it into like modern day. But overall, I absolutely love this. This is a Barbie dream house outfit for me. Oh, you know what? It's almost a feminist masterpiece. She just looks so amazing, and everything is the perfect matching shade of pink, and I really appreciate that. But I'm sticking to my guns. She's Barbie dream house. Then later that day we had another airport look. This was Seoul Airport, and weirdly, this whole outfit is made of leather. It's giving Is It Cake but with clothes, and Is It Leather? And yes. I don't even know, like, they look like jeans. Why are they leather? I guess it's kind of a cool, like, callback to how, you know how sometimes on Barbie outfits they would be like printed denim onto things, and like in the houses and the cars and stuff, a lot of it would be like stickers that had like printed textures onto it. Kind of reminds me of that, so I quite like that actually. It feels very toy-like. Also, a leather shirt would definitely crease less than a normal shirt, so maybe I should get a leather shirt because I hate ironing. This is another Bottega look, by the way. What tier are we putting this in? It doesn't feel stereotypical Barbie to me, just because the outfit doesn't feel very stereotypical Barbie, but I do think that is where I would put it in the tiers. I don't love it as much as I loved the other airport outfit that was kind of similar. I preferred the shapes of that one. I felt like they were more Barbie. This one feels a lot more modern. It feels a lot more like real life now Barbie, if Barbie had TikTok. But she does also look very classy and cool. I'm going to put it in stereotypical Barbie because I think that's where it sits. Like, I don't think this deserves like Barbie dream house, but at the same time I don't think she should get back in the box. Then on the 6th of July we had the Mexico City premiere. I love this one, no notes. I think it's the perfect callback to the earring magic Barbie. I'm pretty sure I had this Barbie. I love the outfit. I know I said that I was pleased that they were like amending them slightly and they weren't too costumey, but I just think this one translates really well. I think she probably could have done more volume in the hair, but I also really like how I think it was all her natural hair. I don't think there was any like wigs or even extensions involved, which is not the way I expected it to go, but I respect it. I love the attention to detail with this one. I just think it works perfectly. This is a feminist masterpiece. I said it. On the 7th of July, there was another photo call in Mexico City, and Margot Robbie arrived in this beautiful mini dress by Emilio Pucci. I've never actually heard of Emilio Pucci before, but obsessed with this dress. Actually, I say that, I would hate this dress on me. I love the vibes, the like 70s vibes, but there's something about the cut of the dress up top that I probably wouldn't wear. However, I absolutely love that this is based on the Totally Hair Barbie, and actually, she might be wearing some extensions in her hair for this one. I feel like she is, so what I just said is not true. I'm glad she didn't go with the like hair down to the ankles vibe that the Totally Hair Barbie actually does have. But I loved this crimped hair on Margot Robbie. I just think it's really like fun and playful. I love that she, oh my god, the colour of my hands, they're getting worse, you know, with like guide colour when it gets worse before you wash it off. The earrings look so accurate to the doll. The shoes look perfect. I'm pretty sure the bag and the earrings are both Chanel. I'm not sure about the shoes. I love how the dress has that like little frill detailing at the bottom. It's also like the perfect length, I think. I do love a short skirt, but I think it just suits her so well, and also it looks so like accurate to the doll. Which tier are we gonna put this in? I feel like we've got a lot in Barbie Dreamhouse, but that shouldn't necessarily stop me from putting it there. Now, I wouldn't personally wear this one. I think this is stereotypical Barbie. To me, this is even more what a Barbie is than like the first one, the pink one, because Barbie to me was never just pink. Like, I really associate Barbie with just being like really fun and colourful, and like, yes, of course there's the Barbie pink, and this outfit is very Barbie pink heavy, but actually this outfit to me really summarises like what Barbie is, I think. And then the dress which blew my mind from the LA premiere. On the 9th of July, Margot Robbie stepped out onto the pink carpet in this absolutely stunning custom Schiaparelli dress, which is an almost exact replica of the Solo in the Spotlight Barbie from 1960. The shape of the dress, the gloves, the necklace, it's even got the little rose on the bottom, and the little like handkerchief that the dress came with. Obsessed. And also watching her walk down the red carpet in this dress, I found so interesting how she had her like poses and what worked best in the dress really like planned out in advance. You could tell it almost looked choreographed, her walking down the carpet and like moving in certain ways to look doll-like and to show the dress off as best she could. I loved that. I just think she looks incredible. I wish she wore this on every red carpet. This is a feminist masterpiece to me. And then a few days later, on the 12th of July, we had the London premiere, and Margot Robbie wore this satin, like rosy pink dress, inspired by the Enchanted Evening Barbie, which was also from 1960. I think this look is so iconic, and I'm so glad that she chose this one for the London premiere. The dress was custom Vivienne Westwood, and I just think it paid homage to the original doll so well, and it suits her so beautifully. However, just down to like personal preference, I wasn't quite as like captivated by this dress as I had been the one from the LA premiere. So I think because of that, this is gonna have to go in Barbie Dreamhouse. Like, she is slaying. She absolutely understood the assignment. She deserves to be in that dream house, but it's not like top tier for me. Top tier has been like things that have literally taken my breath away. Speaking of taking my breath away, this ridiculous satin mini dress that Margot Robbie wore at a London VIP photo call event, it was effectively like after party vibes from the premiere. I literally gasped. This one looks like it might have been loosely inspired by the brunette bubble cut Barbie from 1962. I just think it's stunning. It suits her so well. Why doesn't she walk every red carpet looking like this? The corset mini dress with the neckline, it just feels very grown-up Barbie. I love it. And this is going into a feminist masterpiece. And I know that it's like not the most out there. I know that it kind of looks like something that you could get on Opoly, but she It's just breathtaking. I'm sorry. This is a feminist masterpiece to me. No notes. And then lastly, we had this London photo call on the 13th of July where Margot Robbie wore this Vivienne Westwood skirt suit. It was like a co-ord with the skirt and the top with like the puff sleeves. I think it's interesting. However, I need to draw your attention to the fluffy shoes and fluffy bag. And these feel different. They feel more furry than fluffy. They make me uncomfortable. I love her hair and makeup, super clean, she slays. But as for the actual outfit, it's just not my personal favourite, and this is definitely just a personal preference thing. I can't find any particular Barbie or reference for this. I'm not a big fan. I think she should get back in the box and come out in something else. However, I have a few bonus round photos which were posted by Margot Robbie's stylist, but I've not been able to pair them up with specific events, so I'm just going to go through them super quickly. This Versace look from Australia, she's still wearing the horrible shoes. I think the dress is really sick, but the shoes are not very nice, and I think she should get back in the box and put on some different shoes. This Versace co-ord gives me life. I love this. This co-ord definitely belongs in the dream house. And then there was this Versace look from Mexico. I'm not a fan of this. It looks like something that Sandra would wear to work, but if you like cut a few inches off, there's something about the shape of it and the pattern of it just feels very 2012 to me, and not in a fun way. Like, I just don't enjoy it. Get Back. Oh, you know what? This might actually even be Thoughts of Death Barbie. I can't tell if it's just giving me like flashbacks to when I was in sixth form and I had to wear like business wear, but I made really terrible choices. I don't know, but this is Thoughts of Death Barbie to me. You wouldn't catch me dead in this. And then lastly, we have this cute little Valentino number. I was gonna rank this fairly low because I don't love the print, but then I realized that the print is also on the shoes, and that elevates it to me. So I'm gonna put her in stereotypical Barbie. And those are my final rankings. I'm correct. If you have any differing opinions to mine, then I just need you to know that you're wrong. But you can argue about it in the comments if you want to. I'm joking. Obviously, everything that I said is completely my own opinion. I'm no expert. I just like to have fun. And looking at these outfits has been a lot of fun for me. Like I said, I was going to do a video about the actual Barbie outfits from the film, so if you enjoyed this video and you would like to see that, let me know and maybe I will do it. I promise that I will wash my guide colour off if I do that before I start filming the video. But what can I say, I'm such a girl boss, I don't have time to wait around. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed to my channel already, you know what to do. I'm going to go wash this guide colour off now and go and walk the carpet for Disney's Haunted Mansion. What the hell? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you love the Barbie movie and everything that it's doing for society. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, Barbie.